years old. Okay guys, don't forget to subscribe and like. Keep curious.
The longest life in Turkey people have here because of two reasons, they say. Three: climate conditions, olive oil, plus figs. Figs are quite good for human health. I mean, we of course the season for fresh figs is short. That's why we do export dried figs. Back in the town you can find them in figs everywhere.
Kaya maikling buhay natin kasi pigs tayo. Pigs, hindi figs. No? Pigs tayo, hindi pigs. Pigs. Pero maikling buhay natin. Kasi tayo maikling buhay.
May sarili tayong language.
Meron. Ito dito. Try natin sarili nating language. Sana yun?
So, malam.
Ayan, yan o. Portuguese ito.
If you like, I would like to use
Hello.
the wall. And further are the holy water springs. I mean, there are 3 springs that
Holy water
symbolize
spring,
3 major things we need always. What they are: health, love, and wealth.
Oh yes.
Water is drinkable. I mean, you can taste it.
Yes.
So guys, I mean, now before we continue, I would like to share with the place. Benedict XVI in 2006 was here, and he was making his ceremony here. I mean, on the 15th of August, which is the day of commemoration of Assumption of Mary to the heaven. I mean, every year the event is made, and on Sundays we have services here. So if you like, you can take a taxi, or I mean, they do local mini tours here. I mean, just for the service. So this is the area which is busy during the special days. This is the house. I mean, if you look at the house from a side, at the bottom you will see it's darker color. It's original. As I said on the bus, I mean, the construction date is the first half of the 1st century AD. This is the time when Saint Paul was living down in the town. I mean, in a secret area. Why they chose this place? Because of the water source. Now, keep in mind that this water is a miracle. Because in Ephesus, after the earthquakes, a lot of sources did dry, and this one is still giving water. You see, no matter of earthquakes, I mean, it continues. That's why we consider as a miracle. I mean, so this is probably the reason why they chose, because without water you cannot live, you cannot survive. Yes, all great civilizations are around rivers, around like Nile, Amazon, other places, for example. So upper part is a restoration from 1951 to 1960s, as I said. When you go inside, no videos, no pictures, as I said already on the bus. I mean, when you exit from the other side, you can do your pictures. It's quiet, not busy. That's why I enjoy taking great pictures. I mean, when you finish here, as I said, if you pick up 2 candles, for example, candles are inside. You can ask the price, how much. I mean, I'm not updated about the prices. So you can see there are places where you can leave one of the candles. Okay, so if you pick 2, you can take 1 home. You can take, I mean, leave 1 here. If you want, you can take both home. If you want, you can leave both here. So it's quite up to you. Okay, you're quite flexible with candles. I mean, so it's not an obligation. For example, in Turkish culture, we don't have this. But in other cultures, I mean, they have them. So when I have local groups, for example, I tell them this is an option. I mean, if they want, they can do it. If they want, they can skip it. So it's up to them. So, guys, when you finish here, I mean, when you say I'm okay with the house, then you continue down to the sources. Now, the first source will be the source of health. Because the major thing that you should have is the health. Yes, you can be a millionaire, but if you don't have the health, it doesn't help, guys. That's why the most important one is the health. So the first source is the fountain of health. The second one is love. Yes, what you do, you should do with love. Yes, that's very important. The third one is, of course, the money, the wealth. So if you travel, if you want to travel, you should. So that's why health, love, and wealth are the three options. The water is drinkable. When I have, for example, Russians or Bulgarians in my group, they bring small bottles and they fill up from the water and they take back to their friends or relatives. I mean, if you like, you can do the same. The fourth fountain there is made for Muslims. Because when we go to these places, we should be cleaning our hands, face, for example, as a respect. Because, as I said, this is a place for Islamic religion too, not only Christians. I mean, so that's why if people want, before they go inside, like in the mosques, for example, they can do the same. So the final place is the wall where you write your wishes. Inside in the house, you can make them in your mind. There is no limit. You can make 1 wish, 2 wishes, 3. I mean, it's quite up to you. Then you take this path, guys, and then you come back to the cafeteria area or the parking area. So, as I said, I mean, leave your radios on, please. I am going to switch mine off. I mean, if I need to say something, I will be immediately. I mean, so that's why don't think that you lost connection with the guides. No, the guide is next to you. I'm in the cafeteria. I'm going to enjoy my coffee from Brazil, Turkish coffee.
Nice.
So if you need me, you can find me there. If not, at the end, I mean, when you come, anyway, we will see each other. Guys, our departure from here will be tomorrow morning at this time.
Oh, very good.
Very good.
No work.
So 35 minutes, 12:10.
12:10.
12:10. I think the time was enough. Yes.
12:10 cafeteria.
12:10 in the bus.
In the bus. Okay.
Yes.
12:10
First
in the
cafeteria and then bus.
12:10 in the
Please
bus.
use the restrooms also, okay? Before we head up down to
12:10.
Ephesus.
12:10. Yep.
Enjoy your time.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice visit.
Thank you. Take care of yourself.